Bring back the Beardy men. The Beardy men are back in town. Guess who just got back today? Those Beardy boys that have been away. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel. And yes, everyone's been crying out for it since the new cards got shown to us and we knew it was coming. Everyone's been asking for it. I want to give it to you. I've been wanting to make this deck for a while. So this is the new Marauder Beardy Man deck. Let's get into this. So yes, everyone's been calling out for it. It's been understandable. It's a really good, it's a card that I'm kind of known for a little bit. It's a really good card. I've always loved Legion Marauder, who is the card which are the great beardy men, as I call them. Literally every single time they attack forward, they give Marauders everywhere +1/+1. Yeah, again, I am starting this off. I prefer Shadow Isles when using them, just because the immediate a Marauder hits the field of play, everyone targets them. Everyone knows how powerful these beardy men are, and so you need to kill them quickly. Bearing in mind that with Lissandra and a little bit of Freljord stuff being quite potent on the agenda at this moment in time, one avalanche can, so you play strength in numbers. If you've not managed to attack forward with a Marauder already, those Marauders coming out strength in numbers are immediately coming onto the ball with 2 health, and boom, 1 avalanche and they're all down. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer Shadow Isles, because as I said, with Shadow Isles, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they kill all your Marauders. The Marauders, number 1, you can bring them back with Miss Call if they die, but number 2, Heroine's just going to bring back all the beardy men, and it's just good times, and that's why I love Shadow Isles. That being said, I do, now that we've got this new card strength in numbers, I do want to explore both P and Z, because P and Z has got obviously the copy card and a number of interesting things that can be done with it, as well as the fact that you do have whoop, I will do that random hand gesture, Ionia. Ionia is quite an interesting use of it now, because number 1, you've got Karma, who obviously Karma can make this happen twice. Not only have you got that, but also just the ability of using well, I can't think of the damn name of it right now, Dusk and Dawn on top of a Marauder is also a very nice strategy as well. So I will be looking at both of those, but I wanted to start off with what I know, what my best, and what I honestly believe makes a really good Marauder deck, really good Beardy Man Marauder deck is Shadow Isles, just because Fading Memories, making copies of it, you've got, like I said, strength in numbers now, such a powerful card. I'm so glad they printed this. Then Heroine, just to bring everyone back if everyone dies. We've got a couple of Reckonings in there, just because the fact that literally if they want you to, you get them up and your opponent's got a lot of little tiny things you want to remove from the field of play, Reckoning's a good removal tool, as well as the fact that Whispered Words, if you're making copies of these Marauders, after a while that is going to go down. But you know what, I don't even mind paying 4 costs for this draw too. Basically, let's face it, the P and Z, which the Bilgewater card Salvage, most of the time was used in decks that was the discard part of it was actually sometimes, also toss part of it was sometimes a downfall of that card. You just wanted to draw, but you still put it in there because a 4-cost draw till is true is still a good card, and this doesn't come with a negative. It comes with a positive of if you do strike forward, it then gives you that. So I do like this for this, using these options. Obviously, we could get rid of this and just put in what's his face? We could literally just put in Glimpse Beyond. The reason why I don't put Glimpse Beyond in is because although it is good, it does require me to have to kill one of my units in order to do so, and some of these units we don't mind dying, like Squire was bred to die. You don't really mind that. Obviously, if your opponent does a counter move whereby they're just going to strap kill something, you might as well use Glimpse on it. But for the chance of draw without having to remove something, I'm honestly willing to take the new card, Whispered Word. We're running this deck with Riven for that reforge mechanics of helping us get some more overwhelm stat lines and things like that. So people are going to say to me, Gomez, why aren't you playing Callista? Callista is normally what you do with this whenever I've built a deck on this before. I just think that she's a little bit too slow for the current thing. Basically, Callista works well because she starts making Marauders, coming out, so as she goes forward, she's making another Marauder. But because I'm not really focusing on the kill aspects of this deck, obviously because in the decks that I've run before, I have run Siphon Soul and things like that are making more Marauders, which are helping, so they're going to die, so it's helping her with her level up. But I'm not that's not the priority for me in this deck. The priority for me in this deck is because I've got this way of making so many Marauders here, it's just if they die that side. So that's why Callista's not in this deck, is I prefer to have the Reforge mechanic in there to be helping me do that. Technically, there is maybe call for adding Katarina so that you can get some rally in there. There's potentially the chance of Shampoo instead of Katarina, because obviously Shampoo is a good card in terms of the fact that it's 2 damage and rally. So that is another option that can be done in here. I decided not to put it in, but it's definitely something that could fit in this deck without a shadow of a doubt. As well as the fact that obviously we've got Gluttony, which can work off of your Grenadier in order to give you more Beardy Men. It's an immediate, because Beardy Man's the only 3 cost follower, so therefore it's tailored to get that out. So that's the reason why Gluttony's in this deck. You can actually technically use Gluttony to get a Grenadier on the board as well, depending, or slash which could like a Rune Weaver, depending on what you want, because obviously it is a summon effect, so thereby if you need that Reforge mechanic, or if you just want to get a big man who's going to blow things up, it's an option. We've got the box in there for a bit of removal as well. But please let me know what you think. This is my interpretation of this Beardy Man deck. You know that I love a Beardy Man deck. I hope that you're satisfied with this Beardy Man deck. The games you are going to see were streamed, so shameless plug time. Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. If you didn't know already, I do stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So if you want to come catch the action live, please feel free to. I love to see you all there. Always say hi or whatnot. Like I love interacting with you guys and whatnot. And there is also the Discord link down below if you want to get in there, talk deck strategies, talk new ideas, talk things. I love hearing back from you guys, as well as that there's a games night and a movie night that's in that Discord. So if you want to get in there, get involved, have some fun. The next movie night is going to be this Saturday. Games night is I think on like the 25th of this month. So if you want to get involved, options are all down there for you. But just thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for the subscriptions and the follows. Everyone, it's just been so much support. It's been so amazing. I've got an end of year goal hitting 5,000 followers / subscribers. I think we can make it, but just thank you all so much. And let's see how this deck did in a couple of matchups. Ooh. So, Gameplank, Sejuani, and Bird. Okay. This is actually Whispered Word. I could see my way maybe removing Whispered Word. I mean, I'm going to keep it for the time being. I'm going to get rid of these two. I'm going to keep my ability to draw. I said I got rid of you! Okay. 1 Marauder. Just need an ability to make a copy of this Marauder, because I always get where potential parlay was what I was expecting. I'm just gonna go forward just in case of parlay. Like I'm willing to accept the charges just for the ability of just in case parlay's in there. Miss Call is at least something. I'm willing to take their damage right now. Yeah, because what I want to do is I'd rather boom, save the mana, and then throw my Marauder out, and then go into a Miss Call move. Like I'd rather do that. So actually what we might even do is go, actually no, I mean, what would they do? Actually they could come up with a way, right? A potential like make it rain or something. Okay, so we start this off.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. So do that. Immediately summon another Marauder to the field of play. I sacrificed my Marauder in order to play Marauder. I also played this little guy. Actually, I guess he's going to die anyway at the start of the turn. I should not have played this little guy. Too late for me now. I played this little guy onto the field of battle. Obviously, they could throw down Anivia. They could throw down whatever the hell. I am willing to accept and wait. Plunder. Shit, what have I got? What have I got? I can't remember what I've got. What can they steal from me? That is sufficient for me to go, okay, I'll box you now. This is the box. You thought box the puss was the problem? This is the box. Okay. We immediately attack forward.
Look what I found.
Potential gameplay, potential like problems, but I'm okay with this. Slowly but surely, I'll gain that reputation. Yeah, willing to accept, because I don't mind trading this next turn. So what we'll do is we will trade next turn and then Miss Call again. So this is absolutely fine. This is how this deck is intended. And the fact that we also I've got potential for gluttony off of the grenadier in order to get going someplace egg. So do that. Throw out the mystical. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. You can. It's the point is. I mean, technically, we could have used like weapons heal. I mean, actually, no, we wouldn't be able to use two of them. It's fine. The point is that they die, which is actually the purpose. Because by them dying, they then come back to the field of play. So they're gonna go like this. Steal things from my deck. Steal things from my. Don't you dare steal my strengthening numbers. Don't you dare steal my strengthening numbers. Okay. So we throw this. Throw you onto the field of play. We throw gluttony. I can't. How many Marauders have died? Have we actually? Is it actually worth doing a harrowing move right now? Like, I mean, like in my next attack turn. Oh, ew, I see.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Stealing my mirror image. I see. Is this the game we play now?
Anyone hurt?
The Beardy men. I feel next turn harrowing. Could even use reckoning, but what you call it? Harrowing. Bring him back. A lot of Beardy men again. We go for it. We go for it now. Sod it. Sod it. With what my opponent's got right now, we play. Which one's got overwhelmed? Oh my god! They actually stole strength in numbers from me. The comedy of the fact that my opponent actually stole strength in numbers from me is not lost on me. B, let's go. So come at them. Damage. Damage. Do you speak it? So still a lot of damage. Beardy men are us. There we go, death. It's when it's hard to kill you because you have all the Beardy men. Damage. Perfect lethal, by the way. Perfect lethal. Swain, was it? So bringing back the old Swain TF deck. I wonder if there's any new cards in that deck. I mean, I'm gonna keep strengthening numbers. I'm actually gonna keep box. Other than whispered words, I'm actually gonna keep this hand. Cause although it's a big 8-cost spell, it's a big 8-cost spell that helps massively towards what we want. So, okay. We need to wait. Can't do anything. We wait. It's their attack turn. I could actually throw River now at this moment in time. My main reason for throwing River now, I mean, technically what I could have done is I could have thrown one of my Beardy men out and then done Fading Memories. Like, that was also an option. But I take the damage. Take the damage. Potential Twisted Fate. Potential Twisted Fate with red card, which is what is kind of scaring me from doing this move. Ooh! Okay. On the plus side, that does now mean that is that keg done, which means I can play the Marauder and hopefully relatively be okay right now. All the Marauders are coming to me. I mean, I know obviously like a Twisted Fate yellow card, but I can make a copy of it and I've got more Marauder plans like, you know, in the future. We could also technically kill Twisted Fate with box. I do apologize. My voice! My sore throat is starting to come through. I do apologize, everyone. You don't need to hear this. It's not what you've come here to hear. So, they could twist it. Ooh, so, okay. I said I can live. I can live with those decisions. And then strengthening numbers. So, we see what our opponent plays. And then strengthening numbers. We can strengthen numbers into strengthening numbers, but it's a risky maneuver to do that, right? Because obviously strengthening numbers into strengthening numbers, if they, like, for example, if they've just thrown out a keg like they have now, strengthening numbers becomes like less of a plan, right? So we could box and then go into a Marauder. As much as we want that to be for Twisted Fate, I'd rather know that the board is somewhat safe. Throw down a Marauder, so we're not going to throw down the Marauder, sorry, because obviously he's going to be ephemeral. Okay. So go try to throw 2 Marauders out. Because if we can start the buffs, it's starting them. It's starting them and getting them going. That's the thing. Start them and get them going. Immediately. Is that going to be 2? There's Parlay. Okay, so that's one. That's one of them down. But at least we can let one of them attack and start the buffs, my friend. Start the glory for the Beardy men. We've got another ability of this, so that is fun. You at least attack for. You died honorably, my friend. You died honorably. They've leveled up Swain, but still, my friend, you died honorably. So Miss Call. If only I could play. If only I could play this with Miss Call so that I didn't have to worry about if people died. So we play you. Play this. Forcing those Beardy men slowly but surely. The Beardy men! The Beardy men shall, which is like going to be the saviors of our universe. We have to immediately go forward next turn. Like, next turn is immediate attack forward because we have to. We could actually, I mean, I guess Parlay becomes an issue. We leave it. We leave that just in case of Parlay, but we need to immediately go forward and grab that keg along the way. Immediately go forward, grab the keg, and yeah, except what else happens to us. Except what else? We've got 2 missed calls. We've got an ephemeral, which is Beardy man in hand. We're looking for Harrowing right now as well. Harrowing is what we're looking for. So lots and lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage, which is sad times, obviously. It opens us up to more ravenous flocks. Okay. Opens ourselves up. We've also got elusive damage coming in that we literally can't do anything about right now. So we're gonna play you. Leaves us still with the option of miss call. So if this one dies, if they come up with something, it's a lot of damage to take. We are actually getting into the past the Leviathan turn now as well. Past the Leviathan turn. Potential we see here for what's his face? Old Riptide Rex, right? There he is! Okay. Just kill those guys, right? The Beardy men. The Beardy men are the only ones who have died. We take a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. We take a lot of damage. But we bring back the Beardy men. Bring back the Beardy men. The Beardy men are back in town. Guess who just got back today? Those Beardy boys that have been away. Okay, so at this point, I feel the ephemeral Beardy man might see his time to shine. So we got quick attack. Okay, so ephemeral Beardy man, we have given our opponent now an option to play something, even potentially something into my core. I've got to do it. Twisted. Never lost a fair game or played one. So that's one of my Beardy men. One of my Beardy men being stunned. Sad times. But it's okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to increase you. Increase you. I mean, sometimes I guess I'm all out. Unless I'm all in. So sometimes, I mean, we could spread the wealth. Depends obviously on whether or not we can get. Actually, we should be able to get the other overwhelm thing, right? So spreading the wealth. So overwhelm, getting ourselves everything we need right now. So overwhelm. Can we do it? Can we do it? So there's the level up. I mean, actually, the question is, right, we haven't actually given you overwhelm. I thought I'd already given the overwhelm. It is risky. It allows more development from my opponent. I'm going to be allowing more development from my opponent, which is not the one that I want to be giving. We could actually also give this in here so that we are yet again spreading the wealth. Spreading the wealth as much as possible. Actually, no, because we want the overwhelm kind of big. Don't worry, I'm talking bollocks. I'm talking bollocks! So, we can at least do that. Trying our best right now. Trying our best to let all the beardy men. I mean, I ummed and ahed a lot, but we go. We go because we have to. We go because we have to. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Okay. Obviously, Ravenous Flock over here could kill. Ravenous Flock. But is it? I mean, even if she's dead, even if she dies, it doesn't matter. The damage counters coming. Okay, right. That is still not enough. And with that, we take the GG. Beardy men are us. Good evening, Zap. How you doing? See, here's the thing, right? The reason why I love this deck so much, I love playing the Beard Men in Shadow Isles. Don't get me wrong, they can work in, what's his face? There's the copy spell in, P&Z and things like that. But Harrowing is such a good move. It cannot be, like, overstated how good Harrowing is. Like, because how many people immediately target the Beardy Man the second the Beardy Man enters the field of play with the tricks that Shadow Isles has, like Miss Call, it's just too good not to pass up. So so I do apologize my voice. I'm actually just gonna keep what little health I have. I know that I'm giving my opponent draw. They've got the ability of Avalanche right now, and I've got no way of copying my Beardy Man, so I'm not willing to take the risk. If they've got Avalanche, which they could have in this kind of a deck, I know that I'm on a clock. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm on a clock. I'm not willing yet to play, unless I've got a way of making a copy of him through fading memories, or just another way of knowing that, okay, he's like, I've got a secure way of keeping you. I don't really want to play you right now. See, at this point, we can play this just because I know that I've got a missed call. So even though they've got the mana for Avalanche, and to be fair, we actually could put him forward into it. I'm not going to voluntarily sacrifice my Beardy Man unless I have to. Yeah, we can go forward right now. He stays alive. And we've got an ability to keep him alive if needed. So it's okay. It's okay. I mean, obviously it's not the best. My opponent is going for the kill, which, as I said, is perfectly fine and expected. And that is why we've got missed call right now. Alert the village. All will fear the terribleness of this situation. We could actually box. We could actually box and do a significant amount of damage into that guy right now. The problem is that if we box, we can't throw down the Grenadier, and Grenadier is actually also a good blocker for that guy. But we would remove the Spider as well, I guess. So it swings and roundabouts. It swings and roundabouts in terms of the fact, like, you know, what is the better plan? Do we box him, remove everything else from the field of play? I'm actually willing to, wait. I'm willing to wait, go into next turn full spell mana, and accept the charges. It's okay. We live, but not well. So you throw Riven down. Start letting the Reforge start to kick into gear. One Beardy Man is on the stack in terms of Harrowing. I guess I'm willing to sacrifice that to the situation right now. Potentially going for the draw. So yeah, I mean, fair enough. So draw. So we're going into the Reforge mechanics. So throwing Riven out. Not the worst choice right now. Throwing Riven out, not the worst choice.
The past is a burden.
So we've got Overwhelm. Obviously, you're gonna be at a nice enough stat that, like, attacking forward. Potential, yeah, that's Avalanche. So we lose you, but we still get to keep our Beardy Man. I mean, obviously he's down to 1, but the second he attacks forward, he gains a stat. So it's not the worst.
I write the rules.
So we've got quick attack. Giving him quick attack. It's not bad. +2 as well. We could actually even give him Overwhelm. We're going to immediately actually level what's her face right now. So I feel like the immediate level up is necessary. Just to send a message.
There is surrender,
So,
there is life. I will
I'm willing to just immediately attack forward with her.
Look what I found.
Willing to immediately attack forward with all these things. We know that this region has got so many things which does like 1 damage, 2 damage, everything along those lines. So I'd rather just immediately go forward into this. Immediately go forward into this, accept the charges, accept killing this guy. I mean, obviously they could have another one in hand, but we'll wait to see what happens. Could have played Blade of the Exiles, but we had to go just in case they had the ability just to do one. Because obviously what we're about to be seeing right now, yeah, is this and potentially again. Yeah, so I don't mind it. So we lose our Beardy man, but at the same point, like, that's the reason that we went immediately forward. Like, I'm honestly like willing to accept that. We have got Harrowin, so we know for a fact that we can bring. I mean, part of me's honestly considering playing that, but we're going to the next turn with full style mana.
I'm sorry.
I will make informed decisions. It's fine. We shall use the mana. Ooh, we shall use the mana wisely. So.
completely
Yes.
without question.
Yes, because even if these die, they come back and big beardy men are us. It's perfectly fine. So even by some way they die, big beardy men are us next turn. We bring them back. Everyone attacks forward. We all laugh. Exactly, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. You'll see him again soon. You'll be seeing him again real soon. So do not fret. Do not. I wish that had the overwhelm stat. Best though, you will be seeing your friend again really real soon. It's okay. So big beardy men are us. Potential Harrowin move, but yeah, again, that's just more. Ruination move. But even Ruination means that these guys are still going to be coming back. Like, so even though they are removing everything from the field of play, they're coming back again. So it's absolutely fine. We can even just play this ephemeral one just to immediately make everyone go a little bit bigger. So we immediately play you and attack forward, because at least then you're being added in there, as well as the fact that you're immediately buffing everyone. So I'll take it. As well as the fact that finally we hit one of the reputation things. Okay, oh, we should have left it. If I knew that I was going to top deck Miss Cool, I would have left it. Sadly, I didn't realise that's what I was going to. Might as well see what we can get, see whether or not we can. I mean, not the best. We go again. Okay, I just wanted a unit. Okay, not the best. Okay, but it's okay. Next turn we go again. So they start getting this. They've leveled Lissandra. Oh no, they haven't leveled Lissandra. They're still years away from leveling Lissandra. So throw them out. Big beardy men, return to the field. I sacrificed all my big beardy men to the graveyard in order to summon big beardy men. Big beardy men. Even if you use your ruination again, we then summon big beardy men to the field. That's fine, because literally they still live, and then all we do, that's fine. They still live. We attack fourth. And we attack his life points directly! Beardy men! Go! I mean, we could actually, do we have the over? No, we leave. We just go forward. Just go. Before we get hit by additional stats, Beardy men, attack! Attack his life force directly. So, yep, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And there's the surrender. GG to our opponent, Sheddermote. Well done. But yes, that's what this deck is all about. Gonna keep Beardy men again. What are we actually up against? And I could use the box, but I might end up regretting my decisions to remove the box. My plan, Beardy men! My plan is to hope that I can get Gluttony, because if I can get Gluttony, that I can actually work off of the Grenadiers. That's who I'm like a kind of looking for right now. But we'll do these first, just because, like, you know, I don't mind sacrificing them, as well as the fact that potentially, like, the reforge mechanics could really help Beardy men, so I'm all good. See what my opponent plays, and then potentially, okay.
What do we got
So
here?
I'm guessing my opponent is running potentially avalanche or something along those lines to justify that. So I've only got +2.
Your fate was written.
Gonna do this just because this means that if they run avalanche, it's killing their unit as well. Like that's how I'm gonna justify this to myself. If they do avalanche, they're killing their own unit. I can live with that. We're gonna play you. Quick attack was the one I was looking for. Obviously, we've now given them the... let us get going. So we can give some plus stats. Give quick attack. Obviously, troll chant is a thing. Obviously, troll chant is a thing, but Beardy Man goes forth. Quick attack and just that increased damage, just so that Braum cannot be on the job unless you've got troll chant or something that can help with this. We've also got this guy stepping into the mark. But obviously, yeah, we've got axes. Need victim. But it's all good. It's all good. The Beardy Man is activated. It's all going well. Hope everyone is going well. How is Legends of Runeterra treating everyone else at the moment? So single combat. Smart move, as it does force out the trade, but I'm looking at my hand thinking, ha, the beard, you can get rid of one Beardy Man, but can you get rid of all the Beardy Men? So we at least want to like finish the round with maximum mana. The most important thing right now is finishing the round with maximum mana.
More than I see.
So just gonna throw you out because I want to like keep that maximum mana. They can grab like so. Braum can grab either way. So I'm guessing if they're smart, Braum will grab this because I'm more inclined to sacrifice this to yeah. I was gonna say I'm more inclined to sacrifice this to Shyvana. So not gonna do. Just gonna leave it as is so I can get those reforged stuff going, and then immediately next turn send more Beardy Men. We've got the ability to make a copy of a Beardy Man as well. Every little thing is going to be all right. We can even use this just so that we can, what's his face right now? We can actually level Riven, and that's good times. We can make copies of our Beardy Men. Literally every single one who goes to the graveyard, it doesn't matter. And that's the reason why, honestly, I love this kind of deck with a Beardy Man. I love this kind of deck with a Beardy Man just because it is, even if they die, because let's face it, the second the Marauders start, that becomes the target for your opponent. The second the Marauders start, it's okay. Harry's bringing them back anyway, so it's perfectly fine. Fading Memories, Fading Memories just to make another copy.
This is your end.
So I'm assuming Troll Chant or something along those lines. Troll Chant, just to keep that, just to keep you alive is what I assume. Or Elixir of Iron, fair enough then.
Sometimes I see heart just needs warmth.
Okay, so just gonna go with a Fading Memories just so that I know that that's a thing. So it's all good. It's all good. I didn't go forward with Riven just because there's the slight chance that because I mean they can throw Braum and you're just helping Braum out at that point, right?
Face me.
So I mean that does not even get them past it. I mean, we let this go because literally we can do this when he's still in the thing. But that does not even get them past this. Elixir of Iron, not enough! Not enough to help save Dragon Lady. We've got more dragons coming at me. But it's okay, more Beardy Men. The fact that we actually could just leave this, right? We could actually just leave this, save them. Oh, Beardy! I mean, we play them. We play them.
Show them what we're made
because at this point, it's like, they're coming back anyway, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they die or whatnot because they're coming back. So we actually could just sacrifice this whole board of play. The hilariousness, the fact we could sacrifice this whole board of play and it doesn't matter. They're gonna be legit. They're gonna be that legit. So they're gonna be killing Riven. It's okay. I can accept that. So we sacrifice this, and then we just immediately harrow in next turn, and we bring all the Beardy Men back, right? We bring all the Beardy Men back. Okay. So doing this, sacrifice for the greater good. Didn't even kill her. How did that? Wait, I thought that because did I miss something here? Did I miss some? Oh no, they changed around who they were doing. Fair enough then. It's okay. Maybe they thought that I was gonna hilt, which to be fair, like I mean, If anyone's getting overwhelmed, with quick attack, it's got to be one of my Marauder friends. Harrowing next turn, looking like a really good move. It brings back all the Beardy men, and it's like, what do you do about that? Like, how do you even comprehend the glory of the beards? So Harrowing, bringing back a lot of Beardy men. I mean, it's not a lot of Beardy men. There could be a lot more Beardy. Oh, do we wait? Because I mean, at this point, actually, we don't even need to do that. For the amount of Beardy men we're going to be getting back, we might as well just fading memories and then do that. Just because, like, literally, that becomes our worst case scenario, right? We can actually, we're getting the exact same amount of Beardy men back that we would be getting, so it's okay. They can use that as much as they want. I don't really, I don't mind that. I can accept, because literally, even them getting that up to 12, these Beardy men are about to kick off in a lovely way. My name is Beardy Man, and I'm here to say I'm about to kick bottom in a major way. So,
Ask me about dragon.
throw this out on top of here as well. At this point, it's like, do I even throw out Rune Weaver just to see what additional bonus? So quick attack we can give this Marauder quick attack as well. So pledge yourself. So at this moment in time, it's Sonnet. We go forward. We could actually just go forward with Riven at this moment, because we know that we can get her back. At this moment in time, it's like, Sonnet, might as well even go forward with you. Actually, no, I'm going to keep you back. Plenty for all! Send all the Beardy men forward! So, we've got quick attack. We've got all these things going for us. We've got a lot of damage which demands answers. We could have kept Riven back, but I felt like we needed to put Riven forward into this. So, they're going to do that so they can keep that dragon, but they've still got to do many more things. It's okay. They're still dead. They're still dead. Oh, they get themselves to Juan. Okay, this is fine, because as I say, my main concern is if they put Overwhelm on top of that, like, because there is a few things in Freljord which can offer Overwhelm. So my main concern is whether or not they'll overwhelm that, but would they be running that? That's gonna be the issue. Would they be running that? They could be, but I'm guessing not. We can remove Braum from the field of play. Literally, we can make it so it's just Dragon versus one big Beardy man. It's literally, that is if you have Vimji, kill all units with 4 less, so we would actually be sending Riven to the graveyard.
Fire and fury burn me.
Is it worth it? Send everyone to the graveyard? I'm not going to, just in case they've got Sharp Sight. Like, Sharp Sight is a thing in this world. Sharp Sight is a thing in this world, and so therefore it's not worth. Actually, he's definitely, like, that 1 point of health, he's actually lethal. So that's fine. We've got once you get Vimji. As much of me wants to bring all the Beardy men back. As much of me, I mean, I'll wait and see what my opponent does. Because let's face it. My shield is my sword.
Suffer my fury.
No more hesitation.
Is this gonna be the most trolly move? Are we gonna do the most, like, Gomez, you could just take the win.
It must be done.
Gomez, you could just take the win. Gomez, what are you doing? Gomez, you silly bitch! Why are you doing this? Gomez! You silly bitch! Why are you doing this? I have made my decisions, people! I have made my decisions, and I will live with them. I will take my decisions to the graveyard! So, I have to, right? Every fibre of my being tells me I have to do this. I have to do this, right? Just for the fact of Beardy Men. Beardy Men action demands. This is how we end the game. I know that I feel bad for my opponent. I should definitely have just straight up killed them. Toying with their lives right now. But right now, Beardy Men go forth. And that is... of damage! That's a lot of damage! Oh, GG, shame to my opponent for taking that. I do apologize. I had lethal the turn before, but that was too good not to do. So yes, there is the Marauder Beardy deck. You know it's a good deck. I know it's a good deck. It's so much fun. I also gotta love the fact that Riot printed that card. Just more Legion Marauder support. It's such a good card. It deserves to have support. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Remember, if you play this deck, please let me know how it goes for you. As well as the fact that there is obviously, also if you make any changes, let me know in the comment section down below. As well as that there's a Discord link and the links to all the other things you want to catch this action live on Twitch. Please feel free to. But honestly, thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, bye.
Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.